Today I'm announcing the unsealing of an indictment charging Celcius's founder and CEO, Alex Mashinsky, with orchestrating a scheme to defraud customers of Celcius through a series of false claims about the fundamental safety and security of the Celcius platform.
Celcius Network LLC, once hailed as a safe crypto lender, crashed down hard from its peak in 2022. After freezing all withdrawals, swaps, and transfers, the company lent out a total of $8 billion to clients and had nearly $12 billion in assets under management. On July 13, 2022, Celcius had no choice but to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, marking a bleak end in its journey, in a time of great decline in the crypto industry. So, how did Celcius rise to the peak? What was the shady business behind it? And what led to its crash? This is Money Matters. Founded in 2017 by the visionary trio of Alex Mashinsky, Nuka Goldstein, and Daniel Leon, the company's beginnings were humble. Just an idea once scribbled on a coffee shop napkin, it seemed like a dream. Yet through relentless dedication and hard work, these three pioneers turned that dream into a reality. Celcius Network became a comprehensive hub for all things crypto. Their lending platform offered a spectrum of services, from borrowing and buying to earning and swapping cryptocurrencies. Depositors could watch their cryptocurrencies grow, earning interest on specific digital coins. On the other hand, borrowers faced charges ranging from 0% to 8.95% on Bitcoin-backed loans. The company's revenue streams included token sales, lending, mining, and discretionary trading. But Celcius did more than provide fintech solutions. It ignited a transformation in how people saw crypto and questioned the limitations of traditional banking. Their success story hit a milestone in March 2018 when the team raised $50 million through an initial coin offering, ICO, of the CEL digital currency. In just a month, the CEL token was trading globally. A few months later, the Celcius app made its grand entrance, offering users a powerful tool to navigate the crypto world. By December of the same year, Celcius posted over $50 million in community assets and facilitated $100 million in coin loan origination. Celcius's accomplishments continue to astound and inspire people with its rapid growth. The magic lay in their low-interest borrowing credit lines and a straightforward payment system. Following their successful ICO, Celcius continued to rise, raising funds in 6 more rounds and building a remarkable reputation. The company raised a whopping $24 million through an equity round in 2019, reaching a valuation of $140 million. In June, they acquired the UK-based firm BeSafe, further cementing their position. The next year was another year of triumph. Celcius continued to raise millions through crowdfunding, Series A, corporate and venture rounds, showcasing incredible growth. By October 2021, Celcius had soared to new heights, securing $400 million in assets from investors, boasting $9 billion in community deposits, and serving around 400,000 users. Notably, they also acquired GK8, a cybersecurity company, for $115 million. Then, in January 2022, Celcius broke the mark by proudly holding the world's largest cryptocurrency deposit account, a true marvel in the financial world. This drove an influx of investors onto their platform, but nobody expected what would come next. Celcius Network was more than just a crypto platform. It was a revolution. It promised fair yield, zero fees, and lightning-quick transactions. In essence, it functioned much like traditional banks, but without the traditional currency. Here's how it worked. You'd deposit your cryptocurrency into the Celcius app, and the company would lend those funds to retail and institutional borrowers. Every Monday, you'd receive a payment from the revenue generated by Celcius through these loans and other activities. Astonishingly, the Celcius team returned 80% of the company's revenue to its users. On the flip side, if you needed a loan, Celcius made it incredibly easy. You'd put up your cryptocurrency as collateral, and unlike most traditional loan services, there were no credit checks, and approval typically took just minutes. At its peak, Celcius had more than 1.7 million registered users. The rates they offered were quite reasonable, ranging from 3% to 6% for tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and going as high as 18% for specific tokens. Their model appeared sustainable, with Celcius claiming to generate revenue from the spread between loans and interest paid. However, there was much more to the story. Celcius was actively investing user deposits into higher-risk schemes. They weren't just about institutional and retail lending, they were also involved in DeFi deployments, mining, and various risky trading strategies. This hidden complexity added a layer of mystery to the company's operations. Alex Mashinsky, a figure known for his creation of Voice over Internet Protocol, also known as VoIP, boldly proclaimed his mission to challenge traditional banks and encouraged people to unbank themselves through his platform. Mashinsky frequently expressed concerns about fractional reserve banking and the importance of self-custody of cryptocurrencies. However, the castle of promises soon began to crumble. According to the FTC, most of what Mashinsky claimed to attract customers turned out to be false. The assurance of legal ownership over deposited crypto was shattered, as Celcius was actually pooling customer funds together. Many former Celcius users found themselves in the unfortunate position of unsecured lenders, now hoping to recover only a fraction of their investments in the company's bankruptcy proceedings. Promises of instant withdrawals also proved to be empty, with users experiencing delays in accessing their funds even before withdrawal freezes were imposed. Court filings revealed that as early as 2019, Celcius employees raised concerns about the firm's financial losses and its inability to manage user funds properly. Astonishingly, Celcius didn't even maintain records of intra-company transfers until 2021, which eventually led to their fall. The troubles for Celcius started becoming visible in June 2021, when Celcius's partner and crypto custodian, Prime Trust, decided to end their partnership. The reason? Prime Trust was worried about Celcius's way of lending the same assets repeatedly to different people, which would be extremely risky if the market went haywire. The breaking point for Celcius came in May 2022, when UST took a big fall, dragging the market down with it. This led to thousands of customers rushing to get their money out of Celcius, fearing that the company had suffered from the problems with UST. Celcius and its well-known CEO, Alex Mashinsky, tried to dismiss the news about them losing customers' money, saying it was just rumors from people trying to spread false information. In fact, just days before stopping withdrawals, Mashinsky confidently declared that Celcius had billions in liquidity and provided immediate access to everyone. However, only 3 days later, Celcius abruptly paused all customer withdrawals due to what they described as extreme market conditions. The market took a heavy blow, with Celcius's token plummeting by a third to just 21 cents per unit. A far cry from the nearly $7 it had traded for a year earlier. The news of Celcius suspending withdrawals even caused unrelated companies like Celsius Holdings, an energy drink company, to see a 10% drop in their share price. Celcius found itself harboring troubling secrets, including significant losses and illiquid positions. For instance, they had over 460,000 Ethereum locked-in contracts. The breaking point came when Celcius filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on July 13, 2022, reporting a $1.2 billion deficit in their balance sheet the following day. Of the $5.5 billion in total crypto deposits, Celcius had about 32% left on the platform. Celcius owed $4.7 billion of its $5.5 billion total liabilities to users, who are now unsecured creditors. Under the Chapter 11 bankruptcy process, repayments would prioritize secured creditors first, then unsecured creditors, leaving thousands of users with their assets locked on the platform. Mashinsky admitted that the company had made poor decisions with its assets, and Celcius was left with $167 million in cash to support its operations during bankruptcy. On September 27, 2022, Mashinsky resigned as Celcius CEO. He faced even more challenges when he was arrested and charged with 7 counts of fraud by the U.S. Department of Justice in July 2023. If found guilty on all accounts, he could face up to 115 years in prison, although he was released on a $40 million bond and pleaded not guilty. Moreover, the founders hold hopes of resurrecting the Celcius network and reclaiming their position at the top. They still see this moment as a chance for rebirth, drawing parallels to well-known brands like Pepsi and Delta, both of which have faced bankruptcy in the past and managed to turn their fortunes around.